one is really a lot of fun.
Hey, we're a third gone and it's not even noon. I mean, it's because we know what's sweater weather all about? Really great boots. But speaking of aging myself, I always go back to that episode of Friends where she bought the boots that were super, super cute, but that were like hundreds of dollars, and then she had to get a piggyback ride, and then she had to throw them away. You know, yeah, exactly. Like, that's how it used to be. It used to be, oh, they're so cute. We're gonna wear the shoes even though they're really cute, and we're gonna be in pain. Life is too short, and you have QVC and Vionic, so we can give you darling leather shoes, leather boots that are also water repellent, so you don't have to worry about that, that are also ridiculously comfortable because they're from Vionic, and they are in essence an orthotic. And then you don't have to do what they did. What wasn't like Friends was like the 90s or the 80s? When was that? 90s?
90s.
And she paid $200 for a pair of boots in the 90s? Those would be like $600 now, right?
As you're saying it, I can picture Monica Geller in my head,
on her
like
back of
walking, like barely able to move. It's the worst feeling ever.
Those were like $200 when she bought them in the 90s. These are $119 on a today's special value. This is amazing. No wonder we're a third gone already. Here's your colors, and I am going to start with my favorite. That's this color right here. This is called dark khaki. And it's good, actually, you can see it against the sweater because it does look a little bit greener on screen, but my sweater is really green. So it really is like a dark gray or khaki color. It's a chameleon, though, which I love. You'll wear it with so many different things.
Really good neutral.
This one is your black, and that's in a leather. Most popular, already half gone. And black all the way to the floor, yes, please. That's what we're looking for. This is such a nice, deep, rich navy. We're calling it navy blazer.
Love that with that. That's the only one with the silver hardware.
Third gone there. This one right here is called the oatmeal. And then this makes me hungry. Chocolate ganache.
Wanting a treat.
Why do you name things after food?
You know, someone last night said, I love it. I forget who it was. I love it when you guys name things.
I don't.
They were all
just thinking about food.
I want a treat. I want a treat. Chocolate ganache. So yes, we love the names, but it's, you know, that booty that, like you said, we get excited for this weather because it means new fun fashion. Yeah. And if you're looking for a great booty, it's not just fall, it's winter, it's even spring now because let's face it, you know, the rules of fashion have kind of been thrown out the window. And everybody's been wearing boots, even in come springtime.
It's true, with skirts, dresses, even shorts. I mean, honestly, it works. And this length specifically, because it's right there at your ankle, it's very flattering.
It is very flattering. And I love that our design team went and did that little detail on the side that you can see on your leg as well. That little V, it dips while you have it right to the ankle. It gives even more like that little dip. So you see all the details in the hardware and it just accentuates where it hits you on the leg. And being that it's not a tall shaft boot, this is for everyone. You don't have to worry, you know, maybe I have an athletic calf, which I do, or, you know, any of the number of things you have to think about with a taller boot.
Because just while we're here, just for kind of reference, and actually could you widen out just a little bit? So this is my ankle right here. My calf is up here. This is your calf. This is far from your calf. So I don't want you to think I can't do this because it's gonna be too tight around my ankle. No, your calf's way up here. This is at a really great spot, low enough down where everybody's gonna be fine.
Exactly, so this is an everybody boot, and I say that even including every age range because this is my mom, this is me, this is, you know, my daughters aren't old enough yet, but one of them's trying to squeeze into my 6s already. She's making it work just about. She's almost there.
My 15-year-old, actually, I think I just posted pictures on my my Instagram page, Kirsten.Lindquist, of my daughters. It's homecoming season.
I saw.
And they went to like 3 of them. So they had different looks, right? And my one daughter refuses to show her toes. So she wears a booty
needs a closed toe.
She wears a booty like this with her cute, very fancy dresses.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's very cute. You know, it's something that we can put into our wardrobe. Again, it's all year long, or at least 3 seasons at this point in time. And, you know, it's ageless because we all need a booty. It hits in that great spot, like you said. And being that it is still a very clean upper, you're just getting all these beautiful details that kind of blend in. So you have that little buckle with the straps that go all the way around, but it stops so you can easily get in and out with that zipper, super easy with that zipper guard. And then, you know, that little metal detail that we're talking about right there, a little subtle nod to Vionic with that V, but you're getting the comfort and you're getting that footbed that if you know and love Vionic already, you know what you're getting. And if you don't, once you start wearing this kind of stuff, under your feet, it's very hard to go back to anything else.
Here's some of the features that you will get with this one.
So this is going to show you what we will show you in studio as a demo, and that is getting that stability. So your heel is going to be properly placed into that shoe. You're going to have all the beautiful arch support and then all of that flexibility. So altogether, that Vio Motion technology is what really changes the game from the other booties that you might see out there in the stores. You also get a metadome. So if I'm seeing right here, this little bump here, and I think we have a graphic if we can show as well, that's going to really sit right under your metatarsal. So typically when we wear heels, we tend to push forward, right? All the weight of your foot kind of goes in the front, or your heel is kind of taking part of it and your toes are taking the rest with nothing in the center. This is coming up to meet your foot, and you can see there on that graphic, that little bump sits right in that sweet spot where you would normally be in pain and agony, giving you a reprieve and making all of that pressure just kind of dissipate.
Mm-hmm. They are phenomenal, but they're going fast. So here's your color choices. This is called dark khaki, which is my favorite. It goes with everything. It's a chameleon shoe. This one is the most popular, which is that black leather. This one is navy blazer. This is your oatmeal. And then there is also the chocolate ganache. Already 600 pairs gone in this show. Your price goes away at the end of the day. It's exclusive to us. You won't find it anywhere else. 5 easy payments of $24. Remember, everything's on 5 easy payments right now as we count down to Christmas. And most importantly, you've got a January 31st, 2025 return policy. So if they don't fit, if you want a different color, if we have them, and also if you're gifting them, because this is a great gift for mom, sister, aunt,
yes,
daughter, whomever, a leather boot, yes please, under the tree, thank you very much. If she doesn't like them or she needs another size or different color, you can always exchange or return until the end of January 2025. If you go out to retail, you're going to find these for about $160 at least. So don't try and find them elsewhere, because you won't, they're exclusive to us, but something like this is just going to be way more expensive.
And more expensive, and if you're like me, like I've gone in and looked at all the pretty fancy high end, I've tried them on. I might have been lucky enough pre-children to buy a pair or two. The only thing that I ever say afterwards is, I don't know how I'm putting myself through this torture of something so uncomfortable. This is that booty that you get the style, but even if you're not someone who needs an orthotic, you know, there are many people who say, oh, I don't need Vionic, I don't need orthotics. You're doing your body a proactive service by really getting that alignment back into place, because giving this kind of support, this technology where you have that contoured footbed underneath your foot, it doesn't just feel good, it's really helping with that alignment. So getting, you know, into wearing footwear that you love the way it looks, but also the way it feels, and it will be very difficult to go back. So on top of that, thank you, Kirsten, amazing. We are also giving you something pre-treated, so it's water repellent. So whether you pick the leather or you pick the suede, they've been pre-treated. So nice out of the box. It doesn't change the hand. I'll take one and one here and you can see the water just beads off. So if you're stuck in a rainstorm, you stamp through some puddles, whatever the case may be.
Dewy or frosty in the morning.
Exactly. It just kind of beads up there and rolls right off. So you're not gonna have to worry about it. Beautiful. You know, I don't like to get dressed in the morning and constantly check my weather app, so this is like a game changer.
I'm always in the house yelling, Alexa, what's the weather like? My daughters like to dial it down. Okay, at 11:06 a.m., Alexa, what's the weather going to be? I apologize to everybody at home who all of your Alexas are telling you. Here's why you do this now. It is this price now. That's it. The price goes away at the end of the day. It's exclusive to us. You won't find it anywhere else. You will have that FOMO or that, you know, non-buyer's remorse if you don't get it, because you're going to be looking for a shoe like this and you're not going to be able to find it. And if you wait until this evening or this afternoon, first of all, the black will be gone because that's going the fastest. So get your color and your size now. January 31st, 2025 return policy. Let's show you how this is not like those boots that hurt your feet.
Yes, absolutely.
Because of what's inside of this pretty little piece.
You know, again, when we shop for other boots, you might find great things out there that look similar, that can do the same thing in your wardrobe, but I can promise you they're not going to do the same thing for your feet. So we typically show you a front view when we come in here and do demos. What I love here is that we've given you a little bit of a heel, and because of that, we've re-engineered that insole, all of that arch support, all of the things that you get with Vio Motion, still coming in to play here with that heel. So we're gonna do a little side demo so you see exactly what it does here. So you can see here on the floor, Kylene's foot kind of collapsing in, and about 75% of us tend to overpronate like this, where your foot kind of flattens out. Her foot is looking for the ground to come up and meet her to give that support. This is where she would typically be if something was actually coming to meet her arch. But the second I let her go, the foot just kind of collapses in there. I've got a boot here that is not a Vionic that I'm gonna have Kylene step into for a moment. And you can see here, first of all, she has a high arch, so look at all of that space. It's a big gap, and if I take my little flashlight here, you can see the light come right through there. That means the weight is in her heel. It's pushing forward on the ball of your foot. We were talking about that metadome before, where she's not getting anything there. This is like agony just waiting to happen here. So we're gonna take her out of this bad boot here.
Bad boot.
Bad boot, bad boot. And I'm just going to take the insole from our Farrah with a heel and show you the difference when we put Kylene just in the insole, what you're getting inside the boot. Look at that full foot contact, and I will take my little flashlight again here. You're not getting anything. There's full foot contact. So now her heel is seated in that heel cup. She's got all of that arch support coming up to meet the curves and contours of her feet. And now everything is equally distributed. That is what is going to make the gait feel better, the walking experience, the alignment where everything is stacked one on top of the other.
And you feel it. That's the beauty. I mean, we have a sneaker coming up that I love. It is already very, very popular, and that's what I tend to wear most, is either sneakers or flip-flops. Actually, you know what I wore in today? Was the recovery slides.
That's what I've been wearing around the studio.
I mean, I have like 4 Vionic recovery slides. Google them, or
amazing.
Not Google, but search them on QVC.com. They're amazing. So that's what I tend to wear. But there are times, I mean, I have to be in business situations and I have to speak on stages. Like, I gotta wear something cute. I'm not gonna wear something that's uncomfortable. Actually, that's not true. The other night, I went out to dinner and I had to be really dressed up, and I wore a shoe that was like a platform, and it had taco trucks on it. It was like super fancy.
That's hilarious.
It's so cute. It has taco trucks on it, right? And it's like red and shiny, and it was so uncomfortable.
Oh, I was gonna say, so did you get in the
even.
car and take them off?
Yes.
It's
But
not fun.
I love when I can get a shoe like this, which I can fancy it up, or I can wear it in a business setting, and I can look super, super sleek, but my feet don't have to hurt. You can still look great and not have to sacrifice the way that you feel for it, and that's part of the reason why Vionic has been so successful here at QVC, why you love them so much, and it's why this today's special value is going so fast. I do have to encourage you, if you're thinking about it, you got to put that thinking into motion and get to QVC.com. If they're in your cart, please check out, because I don't want you to miss out on these. We do have them in medium and wide widths, not something that you find elsewhere. It's very hard to find wide widths anywhere, honestly, other than here at QVC. And let me take you through the colors so you can make your decision. Our comparable retail value very, very graciously is $159. I would say it's a whole lot higher than that, but you can't even find these elsewhere. If you don't know what color to get this color. This is called the dark khaki. It's my favorite because it will go with, let me count the ways, denim, black, brown, gray, any color you want, red. I mean, this color is a chameleon. It'll go with everything. Then there's the black, which has been very, very popular, and that's in the leather. We started with 6,700 in just the black. We only have 3,000 left, and it's not even noon yet.
Oh my.
This is the navy blazer. Do love that.
I love her. I wore that last night on the kickoff. That is a fun color,
yeah,
isn't it?
it's really great.
Really pretty.
Then there is the oatmeal, which I think you'll also get
Yes.
a lot of use out of. That's a third of our quantity's gone there. And then there's the chocolate ganache, which is like your brown boot.
And I'm seeing a ton of brown, you know, in ready to wear, even all throughout the studio. Lots of beautiful chocolates and brown tones. So if you're thinking, you know what, it's been a few years since I've updated my brown footwear game, especially in a boot or a bootie, this is a fantastic place to do it. You're getting that rich pebbled leather. I mean, this is something you can't go wrong. You can see there the water just beat it up that we poured over it, because again, treated for water repellent, which, by the way, that taco shoe sounded like you were probably at somewhere really fun. It's really never fun to be at an event when your feet are killing you and you just want to continue the good times.
Right.
So, I mean, to your point, we're getting into the holiday season. Thanksgiving's like a minute away. Christmas is a minute after that. I think you said 60 days.
Yeah, and it's really late. Like, so Thanksgiving's late, and then like you blink, and it's Christmas.
So, you know, put these on with your dresses and your tights. Put them on with your jeans and a beautiful sweater to host in, because you know you'll be comfortable all day. You'll look great. You've got that little lift because it is under that sweet spot. So it's under 2 inches. So if you're like one of these people who say, I'm never wearing heels again, I think maybe this is the time to try it.
I don't even feel like I'm in a heel.
Yeah, it's
I really
very,
don't.
very comfortable.